So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe? Is it everything you imagined? Ain't you ever heard of sarcasm, friend? Okay, so how's it traveling? Yeah, but no autographs, okay? I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Coe and they expect me to pull. Time has a way of just building on itself. Solomon was... But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days... It appears I left him in my other jacket. Sorry. But, yeah, there was a time, well before Cora. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you... Now I just hope I can help Cora to... Well then, Cora's gonna get a 5-star university education from me. For my father, Cora, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Coe. He looked out at the stars, and he... Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system. Set foot on a new... And now... I'm just getting sappy. I believe that might be the most honest thing you've ever said. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing.
You're listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something. We're in uncharted territory here. It's inevitable. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much... They're listening. It means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that... We're continuing to see an increase in the strength and frequency of the vibrations. I don't know how much more significant. If there's no response, the tree may vibrate itself and some nearby. Now, as of yet, there has been no response. And clearly, while it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City. Nice. Short-sighted and ill-advised. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died. Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city. If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But, as I say, I'm afraid I can't be two places at once, and I have... The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kassler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist. All right, off you go. We don't have any time to...
Cora likes throwing stones into the pond. Or she did. God, that was ages ago.
No, we don't have...
You will be scanned.
Welcome back to the pride and joy of the UC. Hello, New Atlantis.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Smell of getting back into the harness.
You've enjoyed your stay here. Before I go, that room of yours better be clean next time I go in there. And just like that,
I'll
we're
get
in
to it,
space.
Dad. I promise.
This ain't like getting around to a dome, you understand?
Fine, okay. I'm going.
The board's all green. Successful job.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Sorry, spaceport's always...
So you want to come here for a half?
Hi. Please feel free to have a look around. It's the reason I started this place. Welcome to the Co-Heritage Museum. I offer a brief tour, and I'm happy to discuss the city's history as well. That is not something I expected to hear today. I assume you're somehow associated with the United Colonies? I've received some odd messages of late. Most in the collective aren't overly fond of MAST or the UC in general. I tend to share that sentiment. Lost a cousin in the colony war, you know.
Hey, I get it, but we have to collectively let go of this feud with the UC. And besides, this is really just about... a tree and someone who is really, really attached to it.
Are you defending the UC? I must say, I expected more from a co. Well, I'm afraid you've wasted your time because I'm not authorized nor particularly inclined to release any of our pieces. That includes 100-year-old tree branches. Sorry, but it's staying in storage. Everything you see here is a piece of Achilles. I hear what you're saying, but I'm afraid it's out of the question. Now you're just trying to confuse me. It's a dead branch, and it belongs to the museum. I don't know. I guess it does take up space that could be used for other items. I can't believe I'm doing this. Please return it in one piece.
Chunks is such an eyesore in Aquila. But, well, I can over some chunks.
Thanks for choosing Chunks. Great. What can I get for you?
Private sector. That's where
Huh. Just taking a walk is a full-body workout here.
Hello, Captain.
Engines purring. Must do this. And we're back where we belong. New chords are right on.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete.
Aquila City has what we need. Have you paid a visit to Miss Castler in Aquila City? Yes, yes, of course. I'll see that it is returned to her in one piece. Well, perhaps minus a few shading. Now, I just need a moment to analyze this and synthesize and... Right, so we'll feed in a sample. Now the program will incorporate the genetic and chemical makeup of the sample, extrapolating the size and structure of the tree. So, we now have a simulated response to our tree. Oh, I'm quite certain you couldn't achieve the necessary register. I've been forced to listen to this SSNN kiosk chatter incessantly this entire time. I think it could be put... We don't have time to go through the proper channels, but if you can find a terminal and get this uploaded into their system, it might do the trick. Perhaps, but desperate times. Certainly, if you have some other option.
If we do this, we deserve a medal and a parade. No tree has ever had more ardent supporters.
That's... Well, I don't need to hear any more, I suppose. Then I fear all this hard work will be for naught. I would hate to see this tree come down, but we may... I have no doubt that you... If you ever find yourself in a hot lead, we will do our best to protect you.
SSNN is supposed to be impartial. But I think the UC's got a finger on the scale there. Or a whole hand.
I came all this way.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP and A and B and
That was a hell of a thing to see.
Wow.
We've done it! I'm already seeing reductions in the strength of the vibrations. The tree is calming. I can hardly believe that worked. I did my best, but it's not magic. I don't know. We've been in uncharted territory this whole time. With the immediate crisis hopefully over, I can slow down and review everything. And certainly, I'll be keeping a much closer eye on our... And you have saved this tree and advanced our scientific knowledge of... You have my gratitude and that of every citizen in New Atlanta.
Satisfaction survey of New Atlanta's businesses ranked GaMeR in the top 3.
Please disregard. I attempted an informal...
The gum drop.
Never told you stay here. achieved.
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really. I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so cool. I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Finding one of these things to tell the tales. Let's see what there is to see.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. And that's it. Enjoy, Neon.
Landing sites clear. All green here.
Never wise to be in my way. That one got away.
Pirates from going off the deep end. I guess it's possible. She never talked about where she got her fortune. And man, she could handle herself anywhere. It's a lot to take in.
Okay, man. Take the good stuff. Leave the rest.
Get him!
Nobody's gonna miss you.
Probably still out there. Who knows where?
You're doing well, Leon. Almost there. I know. Things have been difficult. The mantle of the Mantis is a heavy burden. But you can do so much good. Spacers and pirates need someone to fear. Someone to check them. To make them realize some lines cannot be crossed. I know you do. Stay sharp. Focused. Just a little further.
So met with a lawyer and was prepared to party. Hard. The video will was emotional. Mom and I stopped talking years ago. Mom didn't look good. But it was Mom. As weird, crazy, and cryptic as ever. I'm almost surprised she remembered she even had a son. It was hard to hear. Almost touching. But then the punchline. No inheritance until I go to Mom's.
You might want to stow some of that.
secret
Just a suggestion.
on Denebola 1B. And she ends not with an I love you or an I'm proud of you. No. Sic semper tyrannis. My God. Always with that stupid Latin saying. Over and over she'd say that damn thing. Thanks, Mom. Thanks oh so much. way. I mean, the Mantis is a fairy tale. Someone to keep pirates from going off the deep end. I guess it's possible. She never talked about where she got her fortune. And man, she could handle herself anywhere. It's a lot to take in.
On me! Company!